Okay, Yasharel, we got to do this again. Because I want the music to be off. I want you to get this. And I'm going to give this to you the way Father taught me. Okay? This bowl of water is you and your life. Your body. Everything that you love and own. Your job. And this pepper is all the curses and the punishments that come from breaking Yahuwah's laws and doing as you will and following false religion like Christianity. I was there, I know, like the back of my hand. Now, what I'm going to show you is not only how to make your life beautiful, but also why a cross really doesn't scare a vampire, because it belongs to them. They drink blood, which is against our Hebrew laws. It's also why Christianity cannot, and any other religion cannot, cast out sickness, cannot cast out disease, financial hardship. They can't, because only one sent it, and that was Yahuwah, and he's a king. My Father's not going to come out of his laws because they're right. So he sends demons and something else. Stop wishing on the stars coming down. Don't wish on them. Those are demons. Those are fallen angels that are sending, because y'all said you're going to do my purpose last days. You're tearing us down. And they are coming into this earth to kill, steal, and destroy. Do you understand me? Stop making wishes on them. That's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. See, lack of knowledge is what kills today. Those are actually dangerous things coming in here. Now, in Jeremiah, when Yahuwah found us and he brought that, for our punishment was up, brought us out, woke us up. This is what we looked like. And the pepper on the bottom is generational curses that we carry. We don't bear that anymore. We don't bear Edom shame anymore. Because Royal Tribe Gad and Yehuda has come home. We know who we are today. And Yahuwah's spirit is the only one that rests in us, and that's what they fear. But this is what we look like. And Yahuwah said you were even in your own blood, polluted. He said, but I took you when nobody else had compassion for you, and I cleaned you up. And I told you to live. Yea, live. He didn't say we had to die. He said, I'm telling you to live. I did not send a son for sin. I gave you the Day of Atonement. And anybody that thinks I would take a righteous man and accept him as a sacrifice for the wickedness that you see today is twisted. I'm a good father and I'm a good shepherd, he said. And all of us are his witnesses. Our life immediately changed, and he is the only one that can call all of this off. We don't deal with demons and hardship and all that shit anymore. We came home. So this bowl of water is what we came to him with, looking like polluted as hail. And this right here is Yahuwah. He's the only one that can call this off. It's not going to be casted out. All you're doing is pissing them off. And they don't know that name. And it did not come from Yahuwah, because JC means Hail Zeus. Cancel that name out in Yahuwah's name. And they're not real. They can't even save themselves. How are they going to save you? And you're seeing, like Yahuwah said, when I judge you, and I'm going to judge every single one of you, they will not be there to give an account for you. All your false gods and idols. And I'm going to tell you something. When these armies come up in here, Yahuwah's going to have them kick down every single idol, statue, church, all of it. It is coming down. He said, I'm going to kill this false shepherd that runs from its flock, and that is this nation. He said the earth will not have any peace until the eagle is judged by him who created earth and removed from it. Do you understand me? You have to come out of her. Rome is the queen of heaven in Jeremiah that our people were punished for pressing and running the princes, and for baking cakes to the queen of heaven, your birthdays, all that shit. Christmas. It's actually the worship of Tammuz. Book of Ezekiel, Yahuwah told you himself. And he said, told his angels of slaughter, I want you to go through this city. And those that you see, look at this, Ezekiel, had him by the back of the hair of the head, crying at a statue. I want you to slaughter them in the worst way. Them that love it, slaughter them. But stay away from mine that are crying for me to bring my laws back and my ways. And that's the way it's going to be in the end too. When you take Yahuwah and you come back to the law, all of this returns back to its master's hand and feet. And believe me, my father told me he does not have to remind the fallen watchers or his armies of who he is. It's man that he has to remind. We understand that from history. It's Edom and Edom alone. Because they are cruel. And they are hunters. And they kill for sport. It's coming to an end. Because his blessing, or Baruch, is over now. And Jacob's is up. You cannot get rid of anything. And it ain't for sale either. You cannot have the benefits of our Hebrew covenant until you come back to the covenant. And then you get the blessings or the baruchs of it. All of it are gifts. You cannot imagine how your life changed. I mean, will change. Because I'm his witness. You better know it. You better know it. And then in the Hosea, he said, I'm going to forget your children because you taught them to this holiday shit of these feasts that celebrate wickedness and the blood of children. You damn right Christmas is just for children, but we don't hear that fucking bell ring anymore because Yahuwah has woke us up. So you have a choice to make. And I feel like this was the best way to show you how to break generational curses, how we look to him coming out, and how he cleaned us up and straightened everything up and filled our life with himself. Do you understand? Just his spirit within us and keeping his temple clean, which is our bodies. It's not a building. And I'm going to tell you something from studying with Father. That is what every one of these heathen nations fear the most. And Egypt knows him well. You better come out of her now, because Yahuwah has the Queen of Heaven, little Liberty out there on the water bay. He's got her by the throat, and her feet are dangling. And people are going to and fro searching for him now. And even Sudan will look for him to save them in the end, he said. You have a window of opportunity to get yourself to him before he comes through here, through these armies, like a hurricane in Egypt. And if you have any doubt, go down. I brought you Isaiah 13, where he tells you straight out, I brought Iran to this land. They're going to be my battle axe to it. Shalom.